Cornhusker, what's up, Husker Corner? This is your boy Brandon Holmes, one half of the Blue Bloods College Game Time podcast. Man, with a theory that I think should work, a theory that I think Nebraska fans will be all on board for. But before I jump into that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. Once again, thank you guys that all have support, man. We appreciate all the support you guys are giving us. Nebraska fans, I love you. So here's what I have to say. If you did not realize, Texas A&M just recently had to drop out of a bowl game because of COVID protocols, and they're trying to find a team that can replace them. Now, I don't know how this could be. I don't know how this can happen, but Wake Forest is trying to find a team that can play them. And this is what I have to say. I know Nebraska isn't bowl eligible, but this is an extreme circumstance where I think extreme measures are going to be taken. I don't even know if the kids are still on campus. Who knows? I'm sure a lot of those guys are probably back home, getting ready, spending time with families and whatnot. But this is what I will say. When it comes to bowl game, it's all about money. Right? It's about money. It's about does the school, do they travel well? Do they bring a national media fan base with them? And I believe Nebraska checks all those boxes. Big time fan base, loyal fan base, a fan base that will travel at the drop of a hat, and an entertaining team. Now, I don't really know how possible this is. I don't know the ins and outs of what that looks like. And I know technically Nebraska is not bowl eligible, but like I said, extreme measures you take on extreme circumstances, right? Or extreme circumstances you take on extreme measures, whichever way you want to flip that. I say Nebraska, and here's why. Nebraska didn't lose one game by more than 9 points. And that one game was to the number 4 team in the country, I believe at the time, in Ohio State. All the other top 10 teams that they faced, they lost by less than one score. I think Nebraska is a very competitive team. I believe a lot of those guys, even on 4 days notice, maybe 5 days notice, would suit up and come and play. And I believe you just push the Gator Bowl back by a week. Give the team, if you gave Nebraska and the coaching staff like 1 week to call everybody, get them back. The Tax Slayer Bowl, they're paying for it. I mean, they have more than enough cash to front Nebraska to get the team back together. Give them a week of preparation. I mean, a lot of these guys have had some time off. They got the rest. Their bodies are healed. And I know, Martinez was gone, but Smothers started the last game anyways against Iowa. So why not Nebraska? Here's why. Good team, explosive offense, great fan base that's going to travel, and it has a name brand recognition. And with our people's all eyes already going to be on this and who they're going to replace with, why not replace it with a respectable brand like the Nebraska Cornhuskers? I mean, I'm sure JoJo Domann would love another crack at it because, at the end of the season with an injury to his hand, I'm sure a lot of those seniors who wouldn't want to strap up one last time to play one last game. I believe if I'm on this board trying to find who to go get, I go get Nebraska. A lot of those guys, I believe, I'm not sure if they went home for the holidays or not, but I know a lot of these guys will give up their right leg to suit up one last time. And at the end of the day, we know this about college football. It's a money grab. It's about revenue. It's about dollars. And Nebraska, some people will argue it's not, but I will argue that it is. It's a blue blood program, or it's right on the tier. It's the tier below. If blue bloods were ranked in 3 tiers, I believe Nebraska is a tier 2 blue blood program, right? Football, academics, historic value that they bring to college football. I mean, we love it. Great fan base that travels well, a lot of money with the program, a lot of history, and it would make for good headlines. And I believe Nebraska fans all across the country would travel. Who doesn't want a vacation? I believe the bowl game's in Florida, to go to Florida and watch this game. Listen, so if I'm on this advisory board to try to find somebody to replace Texas A&M, why not call Nebraska? Why not say, hey guys, we know you guys haven't played in a couple weeks. We know you had a so-so season, but we can't deny that Nebraska's been entertaining. Listen, if the ball goes their way in 2 to 3 other games, Nebraska is bowl eligible. You know what I'm saying? Nebraska would be playing in a bowl. So why not? It's not that they got slaughtered. They didn't get just beat badly. They lost a lot of games by under a touchdown. So they'll be competitive on top of that. And that's what you want. You want to compete. All these bowls want is a competitive, and I don't even think they care about the competition. They like it, but they care about revenue. Nebraska brings a lot of revenue. It brings a lot of historical value to that bowl game, but also on top of that, it will bring you a competitive game. So if I'm on the advisory board for the Gator Bowl, because Texas A&M can't play, I'm calling out Nebraska. And if I'm Scott Frost or if I'm an AD, I'm on the phone with them right now. You know why? Because I use that to a recruiting advantage. I get the extra bowl prep that I could use for my players. And if we can agree to push the bowl game back just a little bit so I can get everybody back in Lincoln and get everybody back to practicing, that's what I do. Now, I know that's a big hypothetical. I don't know how this works. Obviously, I'm just a startup media guy. I don't have any really inside sources on that. But I think, why not? I would watch that game. You would watch that game. And most people in America will watch that game because most people will not deny this. Nebraska still carries weight. And when Nebraska is on, people either love to watch them win or a lot of people love to watch them lose. But regardless, when it comes down to revenue, a lot of people are going to watch Nebraska football. And I believe Nebraska will be an entertaining matchup against the Demon Deacons and Wake Forest, as they were a former top 10 team that have been kind of a storied team that has gone on a historic run this year. And if you pair that with a historical tier 2 blue blood, I think you're asking for a really big game. So anyways, Husker Corner, thank you guys for joining me again. Once again, I'm Brandon Holmes, one half of the Blue Blood College Game Time podcast. Make sure you hit that subscribe button below. And until next time, enjoy your holidays. Peace.